What was the reason that Patrick McHenry, the chair of the Securities and Exchange Commission, did not call Gary Gensler in for a questioning session over his failure to comply with demands for congressional oversight? In addition, when the anticipated ammo is received by the XRP, will the XRP be able to change course and establish itself as a stable coin? After listening to Horace Drew's compelling argument regarding XRP, we are left wondering what the primary goal of XRP is in the cryptocurrency sector, according to data from BIOP. This is the conclusion that an Australian geneticist has reached after listening to Horace Drew's argument. The information that was provided by XRPL Explorer indicates that XRPL Explorer discloses that XRP Cafe has outperformed all other XRPL NFT projects in terms of the volume of transactions that it has completed over the course of 30 days, particularly when it comes to secondary purchases. This is especially true with regard to sales during the secondary market. According to the information that was provided by BTHM, Bitum Cafe has surpassed all of the prior XRPL NFT enterprises in terms of the number of transactions that it has processed over the course of the past 30 days, particularly in secondary markets. XRP Cafe was responsible for the sale of 11,845 units, and the minting of 52,900 NFT was completed. Compared to the number that was officially reported on October 15, this amount for secondary sales shows a 79.7% increase in comparison to the previous figure. The translation indicates that the total sales volume of XRP Cafe is up to $336,900 XRP, which is a figure of money that is considered to be very impressive. An XRP was able to arrive at the conclusion that the number 2,166 was present. The XRPL NFT project that was the most closely related to XRP Cafe secondary transactions and had 19,0,396 NFTs issued with 31,48 XRP sales volume on XRP was able to command a value that was greater than $175 million. On the other hand, Sologenic, who was the third participant in the event and had an XRP sales volume of 3,464 NFT secondary sales, reported a paltry sales count of 98. In spite of the fact that XRP CAF has a remarkable track record in contrast to other NFTs that are currently available on the market, this circumstance has arisen. Market places the project team on this platform in celebration of the accomplishment. However, even if XRP Cafe prevailed in the 30-day period, when comparing the project's secondary sales volume to the primary sales volume measure, it fell behind. To put things into perspective, primary sales are the first sales of newly manufactured NFTs that are sold directly from the manufacturer. Secondary sales, on the other hand, involve dealers who resell goods that have already been manufactured in the meantime. XRP K-Fed recorded a very greater quantity of minted NFTs but fell short of placing second in primary sales. Byte lawyer John Dion, who supports XRP, has to U.S. Representative Patrick McHenry. The chairs of attorney John Dion, who supports XRP, has chided U.S. Representative Patrick McHenry, the head of the Financial Service Committee, for failing to summon SEC Chair Gary Gensler in spite of his defiance of congressional oversight demands. The Financial Service Committee for failing to serve SEC Chair Gary Gensler with a subpoena in spite of his unwillingness to abide by requests for congressional oversight. On the other hand, despite the fact that I have been a supporter of Patrick Henry, he has not yet provided Gary Gensler with a subpoena that refuses to comply with even a single request for congressional monitoring, as Detton said in the case with the SEC Ripple. The fact that I have been a fan of Patrick Henry does not change the reality that this is the case. The leading attorney, Dion, who represents hundreds of XRP investors, responded to a tweet that columnist for the New York Post Brian Costello had posted. This was done in response to the tweet. According to Dion, the lawyer for those people, Gensler should have been the target of a number of subpoenas that Congress issued with the intention of preventing that body from exercising its oversight authority. Costello made the claim in a tweet that went out on Tuesday. The tweet stated that Gensler had been granted permission to file a petition for protection of China's interests in the capital markets of the United States. In his statement, Gensler mentioned that this authorization was granted. According to Costello, the step not only promotes the expansion of China's economy but also makes it easier for China to carry out military operations in the future. He stated that Machinery is the only person who is in a position to reveal the manner in which the Biden administration is protecting China by means of an SEC. He claimed that this information is only available to Machinery. In addition, he requested that Machinery behave in a way that is in the best interests of the people of the United States of America as well as the men and women who defend this nation. He wanted Machinery to act in a manner that was in the best interests of both groups. In the previous month, Republicans in the House of Representatives submitted a request to the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for evidence about the agency's regulations for governance, social issues, and environmental concerns. James, who is the chair of the House Oversight and Accountability Committee, disclosed this information in a letter. Gensler was accused of hindering the oversight that Congress was exercising, and it was brought to the attention of the committee that Congress would be obliged to apply certain procedures, such as SUPAs, if Gensler did not cooperate with the committee's monitoring. Additionally, MRE defended Gensler for disobeying the Washington-issued supervisory directives. In September, it came to light that the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, had not yet complied with the Financial Conduct Authority's, FC, request regarding his conversation with Sam Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of FTX. This information was deemed to be in violation of the FC's request. Our tolerance is running out as a result of the fact that I stated that the Securities and Exchange Commission is neither above the law nor special. Even though McHenry has not yet provided Gensler with a subpoena, the chair of the Federal Securities Commission has disclosed that he may seek a subpoena that the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, complies with the oversight mandates of Congress in the event that Gensler does not acknowledge the responsibility. This is going to be done in the event that Gensler does not acknowledge the responsibility. In the event that Gensler does not admit the blame, this is the situation that will occur. Continuous disdain for the efforts that are being made to regulate or supervise the XRP. A recent discussion that took place within the XRP community focused on the XLS 30D amendment, which is anticipated to be approved by governance and would lead to the formation of an automated market maker for XRP. The XLS 30D amendment is the subject of the discourse. Following it, the XLS 30D amendment became the subject of the conversation. A record of the ledger for the XRP. Furthermore, during a recent conversation that took place within the XRP community, the subject of discussion changed to the XLS 30D amendment. The development of a native automated exchanger for the XRP blockchain will result from this amendment, which governance is likely to approve. During the course of the conversation on the planned ammunition, the creator of the media outlets Digital Perspectives inquired as to whether or not the development may possibly lead XRP in the direction of becoming a stable coin. According to his reaction to the inquiry, he inquired as to whether or not the launch of XRP may be included in the highlighted Group 1B assets category by the automated market maker that will be utilizing the international bank settlement. It is essential to take note of the fact that the assets that fall under the category of Group 1B of the buys are stable currencies that can be utilized by other banks or the buys in order to enable payments. In the beginning, Panos Macros brought to everyone's attention the fact that the fundamental characteristics of XRP cannot be altered in any way. According to Mrs., XRP will continue to operate as the native token of XRP, and it will always be a symbol of decentralization and infinite trading capability. Mrs. will continue to serve as the native coin of XRP in its current capacity. A&Ms would profit from volatility, which would provide liquidity providers with the opportunity to earn from greater trading activities, Mrs. said in response to concerns that the XRP-LM would offer XRP with stability. A&Ms would benefit from volatility. This was done as a response to the concern that emerged. Mechs of the cryptocurrency have cast doubt on the idea that the AM for XRP-PL would be able to convert XRP into a stable coin. This assumption has been brought into question. They have argued that this transition is not conceivable from a technological and economic point of view and that there are no valid arguments that can be given in support of this transformation. In addition, they have stated that there are no arguments that substantiate their position. His emphasis was placed on the fact that the AM serves as an additional exchange platform for XRP and XRPL tokens during the course of the conversation. An individual who is a part of the XRP community, on the other hand, put up the idea that the potential of the coin to keep its value over time would not be as advantageous as the possibility of value stability. In contrast to other investments, such as PXG, which monitors the price of gold, this advice was made in order to reflect the current market conditions. Determine an XRP value that will remain steady even after the value has been transferred. This is the objective of this attempt, which aims to determine such a value. Ripple's ODL, which provides stability in a matter of seconds, was rapidly discarded by Mrs., who made the observation that this concept was quickly disregarded with minimal consideration. With the rapid transaction rates that are associated with the ODL system that Ripple employs, the crypto author is of the opinion that it is not required to acquire a constant value for XRP. This is especially true when taking into consideration the fact that Ripple uses the algorithm. A further argument that Mrs. made was that the concept that XRP must have a constant value in order to support the efficient transfer of value is not significant. The volatility that occurs in a matter of seconds, according to his assertion, is of no practical significance. An individual who is a part of the community made a reference to records that are maintained by the government that designate XRP and XLM as currencies that are not only stable but also reliable. Both XRP and XLM were referred to as stable currencies in a document that was issued by the World Bank in November 2021. The World Bank produced a publication that included this report. The fact that unfaced MEC refused to permit cross-border transactions using CBDCs brought to light a lack of technical awareness in important institutions, businesses, and administrations. This was the catalyst that brought this shortage of technical understanding to light.